Yeah. No, he didn't die, Jesus.
Jesus died in history.
No.
Okay, that's a fact. History.
No.
So you believe Jesus didn't die?
He didn't die.
And what are your
That's
who are
why
your
he will
witnesses?
come back. You believe he will come back, yeah?
So if he didn't die, why would he come back? what was he gonna do?
Listen, if
what
he-
happened to him?
It makes sense. He's close to.
It doesn't make
makes
sense. Sir, let me
And
make
he
a
come
point.
back.
Let me
When
make
you say
let me
dying,
make a point.
yeah.
Let me make a point.
All right. Make it.
You express that Muhammad teaches to love all the prophets.
Yeah, love and follow and you
Love
have
and
to-
follow.
If
When Jesus says,
Yeah.
follow me, do you follow Jesus? What are the teachings of Jesus you follow?
Listen, Jesus is one of the prophets. No, who sent it to God? Yeah, the prophet Jesus. Has a special time, yeah, and special people. You know, that's why God sent many prophets, because the people, when Jesus died or something like that, and the prophet dying, they start corrupted the word, yeah.
Well, sorry,
Listen, I'm coming
it doesn't
to-
make sense to me. I don't want
Listen.
it to like coming to me phrase, but like
No,
it doesn't say
let me
it doesn't
make
make
the
sense
point.
to me.
Yeah.
So Jesus,
Yeah.
whom your prophet, according to you, told you to love and follow,
Yeah.
died on the cross and raised on the third day.
Yeah.
Told people he is the one who gives eternal life. Told people to follow him. So that Jesus died on the cross by the crucifixion. Okay? So listen my question very carefully.
Yeah.
Who are the eyewitnesses that saw Jesus didn't die? Okay, because that's the claim you are making.
Yeah.
And my other question is, what is your evidence that he didn't die? This gentleman loves and adores Jesus and worships Jesus, not because Jesus is only a prophet, but Jesus is also eternal Son of the God who died on the cross.
Yeah.
So now, can you please give me your references regarding the death of Jesus?
Listen.
If you love him, you wouldn't
Yeah.
deny his work.
Listen, I told you, as I told you, our belief, my belief, if I'm not believe Jesus, I'm not a Muslim.
So Jesus says he's
Yeah,
gonna
this
die, and then he dies, and people
You
saw
asked me
he
two
died.
questions, yeah?
No, listen.
In fact, Jesus prophesied. He said he would die.
Yeah, and then he
So if
dies.
he doesn't die, then he is a false prophet.
Yeah.
How can you follow
No.
a false prophet?
No, it's the same
didn't
Jesus.
die.
You're talking about, you believe same Jesus. But the difference between us, you saying he dying, we saying no.
Jesus
Because we
said he
have-
is going to die.
We have evidence. We
Okay,
have
what is
strong
your evidence? What is your
The
evidence?
evidence is Quran. And you ask about Quran.
Open the verse.
Listen,
Let's see the evidence. Tell me the
You
name
believe
of.
Quran.
Listen.
If I show you from Quran, you can't believe it because you don't
sir,
believe
you believe.
Quran, yeah?
Don't play that game now.
No.
So you believe
I'm not.
Quran is your book, okay?
Talk nicely,
Can
darling,
you
please.
can you please
Yeah.
show me the verse from the Quran
Yeah.
with telling me who is the person who saw Jesus didn't die? Let's open the Quran.
Jesus?
I will find it for you if you don't have it.
Yeah,
I am
please.
sure he knows. What is the
I know.
reference? Yeah, what is the reference?
I don't know reference.
You don't know the reference?
Yeah, because-
How many? So, in the Bible, the book you're also supposed to be following, okay, and
Yeah.
believing in that book, one of the biographies of Jesus called John. Listen, written by John.
You didn't
listen,
leave me to answer. That's
you
why
listen?
you keep going.
listen. I need you to listen
Yeah.
because there is something with
Why?
listening skill is
You're
not
asking about
to
why
coming
you
together.
believe I follow
let
Jesus.
me say
but-
something to you.
Yeah, all right.
So, there are 4 biographies of Jesus is written,
Yeah.
and they are in the Bible, the book which you're supposed to be following. And in that book, okay, man called John writes one of the biographies of Jesus.
saying following, but,
listen. I haven't finished. Just
Yeah.
hold your horses. So, half of that John Gospel tells you his last weeks, okay? His last week,
Yeah.
that his prayer, what he does, what he says, and then tells you that he died on the cross, tells you that he raised on the third day, and then even tells you what he talked to people after his death and his resurrection. So I do have evidence, I do have people who saw that Jesus died on the cross
One-
by crucifixion. So now, let's
Let me
look at the
answer,
Quranic
please.
verse.
Let me answer, yeah, let me
Let's
answer,
look at the
please.
Quranic
Please,
verse
please.
with the
Listen,
references.
if we
Who
use
saw-
Quran now, you don't believe Quran. So if you
Do you believe Quran? Do you believe in Quran? Do you believe in Quran?
I believe Quran.
Okay.
Just let me
Then
answer.
answer my
Let me
question.
answer, you was talking about I have to follow Jesus, but actually I'm
You
not
told
follow-
me. You
Yeah.
told me. Don't
Sorry,
just
sorry.
watch your boundaries.
Sorry.
You told me that you have to follow Jesus. You told me your
No.
prophet told you to love Jesus.
Yeah.
For you to be Muslim, you have to follow Jesus. That's what you
Yeah.
told us.
As I told you, every prophet, the God sent prophet, special
You
people,
don't need to
special
repeat the
time.
same thing. I listen.
Listen.
You don't need to repeat that thing to me.
They have rules,
Let's look
yeah?
at the
Listen
death
to
of
me.
Jesus.
You listen
My
to
brother
me.
took the verse out.
Let
Let's
me
listen.
answer, please. They has rules, yeah, but the basis of belief, we follow Jesus as he believe one God, yeah, one God. That's why I follow Jesus, because
Is that what Quran tells you to do?
yeah, I follow, but I don't follow the rules of at that time, you know,
Okay.
for Jesus,
So
you know.
the God Jesus asked
The
you to
rules
follow.
who come-
Listen,
let
listen.
me- let me
no,
continue.
listen.
Let
I
me
think you are
continue,
changing the topic.
No.
I want you to explain this verse to me, which you saw. You told me it's the witness that Jesus didn't die.
God said didn't die. That's it. Don't need witness or something. God, the Quran has guarantee. Yeah, when God saying Jesus doesn't die, okay means
So who was
Didn't
on the
die.
cross?
Huh?
Who was on the cross?
the
What happened to Jesus if he didn't die?
Listen, who was on the cross? The same guy. It's like similar, you know, with Jesus.
I don't know.
You don't know. You know. I will tell you.
Explain it to me, yeah.
So he's not Jesus. He's not Jesus.
So he's not Jesus,
Yeah.
but people thought he was Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So who made people to think it was Jesus? So what's your name?
Abraham.
Ibrahim.
Yeah.
So
You
what's your
believe
name?
Prophet yeah? Prophet Abraham.
So
My
I
name is
believe
Julian.
I believe he had
Yeah.
conversation with God.
My
Yeah.
name's Julian.
So Julian and Abraham.
Yeah.
Okay. We just met.
You talk about God,
listen,
yeah?
listen,
Okay.
listen. We just met. Okay.
You make a nice topic, yeah?
If
God,
if-
yeah?
Listen.
Don't
listen,
talk about Jesus.
Listen.
Because Jesus is
So
not
focus.
God. Okay.
Don't blaspheme.
Okay.
Don't ever
All
blaspheme
right.
in front of me. So
What you
I
saying?
just
What you
met I
saying?
just met you with 10 minutes ago.
All right, all right.
Okay. So if one of you die,
Yeah.
I am sure, even though I know you only for 10 minutes, I can say, oh, that was, if Julian died, I will
Yeah.
say that was Julian, that wasn't Abraham. That I can,
Yeah.
I saw that, I can say that,
Yeah,
okay?
it's true.
If I am thinking, actually, this Julian is actually not Julian, it's you. Who made me to think that was you?
It no sense. How is
It knows, I know it's nonsense, because that's what you told me.
I think what
You
you're trying
told
to say
me,
is that someone must have deceived the people who
Lie.
reported
Deceived, yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
on the cross.
They
So
deceived.
who was the one
So who
who deceived
deceived?
those people?
Huh?
who
The
deceived?
people deceive people and they said this guy is Jesus. He's dying now.
So people
That's it.
deceived people
Yeah.
by pretending that was Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think no one recognized that wasn't Jesus?
Yeah.
No one
I
recognized that
told you
was
the
Jesus.
same guy.
So where was
Should be haram. Like they say like this look Jesus. Looks same.
Looks like
same
Jesus.
face, yeah.
twins?
Yeah. Twins, yeah. Like
Twins.
twins, yeah. Yeah.
And you believe
it's
that?
happened, yeah. I believe
And
that.
where was Allah when that was happening? When the twins of Jesus was on the cross, did that person on the cross die?
You ask about
Did
my
the-
belief.
did
Let
the-
me ask you about your belief.
Did the
yeah?
twins of Jesus
Let me
died on
ask
the
you.
cross?
So you
Did
believe?
the twins of Jesus died on the cross?
Yeah, he's killed.
He died on the cross.
Yeah.
But the verse
But not
says,
Jesus.
But the verse says they did not crucify him. So even it was
They
the twins
talking
of
about
Jesus.
Jesus
Even
not
if-
dying,
no.
but the guy who they kill him, not
What,
Jesus.
what is his name?
Huh?
What is his name?
Musa, Isa.
Isa.
Isa is Jesus.
So
Yeah,
no,
the
the
name-
guy, twins of Jesus. What is
We
his
don't
name?
know. We don't care about his name. You know.
I do care.
Yeah.
My faith is based on death and resurrection of
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, if Jesus didn't die and resurrect, then Christianity didn't know about that for 600 years until Muhammad came. Yeah, so God, Allah, was deceiving everybody for 600 years, and Allah was causing a false religion, according to Islam, a false religion, Christianity, to become what it is
You know
today.
why?
You know,
You know why? You know.
2 billion people.
You know why? Because
following
the
Jesus,
the
which
basis
is-
of Christian, we don't have strong evidence. That's why we believe your book, yeah. We believe as Bible coming with Jesus, yeah. We call it Injil in the
Bible
Quran in
says so.
Hebrew as well.
Yeah.
Injil, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
not.
we believe
That's
it,
not Hebrew.
but the God asked us to not follow this book because they correct it. But don't say this book is liar like that. You know, I'm not believe this book.
Sorry,
I'm not
Bible
saying
doesn't
lies,
say.
yeah?
Sorry, Quran
But-
doesn't say that.
Yeah.
You are making lots of false accusations here. Here's the list. Your first accusation was regarding the character of Allah. So you are agreeing with my brother that Allah caused
Yeah.
people to believe that it was Jesus who died. So Allah lied to mother
what's
of.
the point?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
So
Allah
Allah
lied
deceived
to
Mary-
mother of
Mary, mother
Jesus.
of Jesus.
If Allah
No,
lied
deceived.
to the mother of Jesus, how do you know Allah
How
didn't
is
lie
it
to
not
Muhammad?
talk about
That's the
Maryam,
first thing.
about his
Second
father?
thing,
How you talk
listen.
about,
So
Quran?
we are talking
What
about the
is-
crucifixion. So
Listen,
listen,
no, listen.
listen.
I was talking with him about the Quran, the basis, yeah, about the evidence.
Yes.
Because the Quran has evidence. Christian book don't have evidence. I'm talking about.
What?
You can
That's not
say
true.
whatever you
So
want.
I was simply exposing the things you
Why you
misrepresented.
exposing? You can't expose Quran.
I
because
can, we
Quran
can.
you can.
We can. We will
The
come to that.
people-
No worries, we will come to that.
Before
we
you,
will come
by
to that.
science, yeah, and from your religion says the Quran is not corrupted. You
My
can't
religion,
corrupt it.
no. By default, for someone to be Christian,
Because
they must
Quran
believe
is,
Quran is a false book. So now,
No, it's not false.
let's deal with the.
I know you're talking about
before
something
changing
you
the
don't
topic.
believe in inside, yeah?
Before changing the
Just
topic,
get
let's get on with the reals. So, according to this verse, okay, that is the
Let me
your.
read this verse.
That is the verse you claim that it was the twins of Jesus who died on the cross, and Allah didn't tell anyone. Allah deceived people, even the mother of Jesus. Then my question was, how can you trust Allah when it comes to giving message to
On
Muhammad?
the right verse,
Yeah.
Yeah, right verse.
That's
This is the right verse.
157. Okay?
Exactly.
That's the first thing. Second thing is, you were just explaining to my brother that actually my Bible corrupted.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
You know
okay.
why? Because
where
Jesus,
where does Allah
the gap between Jesus
Abraham,
and who
where
wrote
does Allah
who wrote
say-
the book, or
Where
bring
does Allah say
photocopy,
that?
we don't have original, yeah? The gap, it's long time. Imagine I am Jesus, yeah? I am Jesus, I'm dying now. And after, for example, yeah? After many years, Paul
How
born
many
and
years?
saying,
How many years?
huh?
How many years?
a long time.
How
maybe
long?
I
5
don't-
years?
5 years.
25 years?
No.
200 years? How long?
Maybe 400 years.
Okay,
like
so
that, yeah.
Paul came, just let me understand.
I don't
so
know
you are
exactly
saying
what
you are
year.
saying approximate
Yeah.
400 years after Jesus,
Yeah.
Paul comes and then corrupts the Bible, change the Bible.
No corrupted.
Right.
Because no.
What does Paul do
we
400
don't have-
years?
You know, this 400 years, for example. Let's say 400. I don't know exactly the time,
Okay.
yeah?
Like,
but
is it like-
nearly 400.
Okay, nearly 400.
Yeah, like that. Maybe more.
So what does
I
Paul
heard,
do?
Maybe more. Listen.
Just explain it to me.
When Paul come in and just John or some 5 people, what there is no witness.
That
Listen.
Like
the first
don't.
thing, let me-
Abraham, did you go to mosque on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, so you probably heard your Friday khutbah.
Yeah.
Okay, in here you don't need to give me khutbah.
No,
so now,
I give you
simply,
evidence.
No. Answer
This
my
is-
question.
I'm not giving speech.
Remember, I am a woman. Just keep it simple. So Jesus died. Approximate 400 years later,
Yeah.
Paul came.
Yeah.
What did Paul do to Bible 400 years after Jesus?
But I'm talking about the gap These
Okay,
4 years,
no, so-
where's the book?
No. So I'll come to that one. What did Paul do 400 years
You come,
after
but
the
I
death
am
of
here
Jesus?
in that one. I'm talking
First
about the
answer
gap.
that, and then I will come to the gap.
No,
Don't
the
worry.
gap. Yeah.
I will come to the gap. First, tell me what he did. What did Paul
Listen.
do 400 years after Jesus?
You know the gap between Jesus and Paul and the book Bible. Where's what? Where?
You explain it to me. Come to the
Yeah,
point.
I ask you. You
No.
believe? Yeah.
First, answer my question. What Paul did 400 years after the death of Jesus to the Bible? Like, did he brought new
The
information?
book was
Did he?
destroy the
Okay.
original. They bring photocopy. Yeah.
So Paul
They
brought
bring
the photocopy.
Photocopy, and Paul is not prophet. Paul prophet.
You explain it to me. What
Paul
Paul did?
prophet.
What did Paul do to
God sent
Bible
Saint
400 years
Paul,
after Jesus?
Saint Paul or huh?
Saint Paul. So what
No,
did
tell me. I ask you.
what did Paul do?
According to your religion, Paul prophet.
Let me ask my question again. What did Paul do 400 years after the Jesus when he came? Did he write the Bible?
Yeah.
Rewrite the Bible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
He
now.
bring photocopy. Yeah?
Okay. So he brought a photocopy
Yeah.
and then rewrite the Bible. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, let's go to the time of Jesus now between Jesus and
And
Paul.
Paul, yeah.
Okay. So what was the message of Jesus? What was the book Allah gave to Jesus?
Worship one God.
Okay. Where is
Yeah.
that book?
Huh?
How do you know that was the book? Because you said you told
as
me
I told
400 years later Paul
Quran,
changed that.
As we believe Quran, we have guarantee. Yeah, the God said so. I have to believe it. You know.
So what does God say?
Said follow Jesus, what he says about God.
Okay,
one
so
God.
how do you
But
know? How do
according to
you? No, you
three
told
God.
me. You told me. I don't
Yeah.
believe in three gods. Don't lie
Three
about
God,
what I
yeah.
believe.
Okay.
Don't lie what I believe.
Continue my point.
So according to you,
Yeah.
Allah told you to believe in the message of Jesus, but you told me message of Jesus was destroyed
Yeah.
400 years
Yeah.
before Paul.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you know what Jesus taught 400 years
Because
before Paul?
according to your religion, this gap we don't have any evidence.
Huh.
But our religion, we have from Muhammad to now,
When did they write the
we have people. We study about people. They bring, you know.
When did they write
So,
the Quran?
do you
Huh?
watch television? Sir, just a moment,
Who wrote
sir.
the Quran?
Just a moment, sir. Do you watch television?
Muhammad, Sahaba of Muhammad, the company of Muhammad.
Which one?
Was, and Muhammad
one?
Prophet was witness, yeah?
Which
Huh?
one?
One, the time, brother, you are Muslim. Well, yeah. The
So,
time when
do you watch
God
television?
referred to
Do
Muhammad
you
Quran.
watch television?
Huh?
Do you watch
No.
television? You don't. Do you listen radio?
No,
Do you watch YouTube videos?
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So even when you watch sometimes YouTube videos, you know,
Yeah.
you think certain things are so funny and you laugh. So right now I am in that mood. So you are just lying.
Lying?
Yeah, lying. One lie, another after lie, another lie, and
What are you
another
talking
lie.
about?
So your
About
lies.
what?
Let me bring it together.
Okay.
So first of all,
Yeah.
Paul did not live 400 years after Jesus to destroy or put together new Bible. That was a huge lie, and then you just lied and you just lied. That is the first thing. Second thing is, second thing
I
is,
didn't claim.
So,
listen.
listen.
I
Second
asked
thing.
you.
Second thing
Give
is,
me evidence. The
If you-
gap.
so you believe-
which is the gap between Jesus and Paul? Yeah. This gap, the Bible. Where? Who care about
you
about
look
your
awesome.
book?
You look awesome when you
No.
lie.